right, this next story is hard to believe. It's nothing short of miraculous. A Georgia teenager who was sucked out of his bedroom by a powerful tornado saw his house for the first time. He saw it this week. He nearly died in the entire journey. 19-year-old Malachi Chaney was tossed 300 feet into the air and thrown into a field behind his house. An EF2 tornado tore through his neighborhood in Henry County, Georgia in May and completely leveled his family's home. As you see right there, it's just left in a pile of debris. Trey Chaney, Malachi's father, also survived and yelled for his son's name after crawling out of the debris. None of them knew what hit them, but something hit them really hard. The teen actually suffered a traumatic brain injury, multiple facial fractures, broken ribs, and a punctured lung. Malachi is now recovering after spending 10 days, including his birthday, in the ICU. And joining me right now is Malachi and his father, Trey Chaney. So great to see both of you, and a belated happy birthday.
Thank you.
Well, you look amazing. You have been through it. I mean, how are you feeling?
I just feel grateful to God that I'm still here. I mean, hearing the type of injuries that I suffered and what actually happened to me, I'm just grateful every day and just have a different outlook on life now.
Really?
Yes.
Tell me about that outlook on life now.
Just way more positive, way more grateful for my family, my friends, and the opportunities that I get and the different people that I cross. And just always grateful for God, honestly.
Wonderful. Dad, you are so happy, obviously, and so relieved. I mean, this is life-changing for all of you, but what's remarkable, many things are remarkable here, but Malachi doesn't even remember what happened. And in a way, you're telling me just moments ago, you don't either, except that you woke up under some debris.
May 29th, 2025, 3:30, it just hits different for us because, like I said, when we came back in, that was maybe around 3 o'clock, I was sitting on the edge of my bed. Malachi, like he always does, Dad, I'm getting ready to go play my video game.
Were you expecting a storm?
We wasn't expecting a storm, but I know when I sat on the edge of that bed, the rain didn't sound like the rain. The wind didn't sound like the wind, and before you know it, it sounded like it was a train in my house, but my walls were flying towards my face, my TVs, my dresses. And the last thing I remember is waking up, facing the mud, bloody, with sheets around me because I was sitting on the edge of the bed. When I looked to my left, the whole house was gone. The roof was gone in my neighbor's yard. But when I looked, the first words out of my mouth is, "Where's Malachi? Where's my son?" So while the neighbors were running up to me saying, "Trey, you need to calm down," I said, "It's not about me. Where's my son?" He was in the house. We had a beautiful day that day. Now he's gone. So thinking about that time frame, it might have been 45 minutes to an hour before the neighbors actually found him.
Oh, that's a long time.
My wife,
you had been hurled from 300 feet away.
Yeah. My wife, his mother, was pulling up, maybe around 4-ish, and we still hadn't found Malachi, but he was thrown 300 feet in the woods behind my house.
And he was unconscious, right?
Yeah.
And so when we look at the pictures of the debris field of your home, all the other houses in the neighborhood are intact. Yours was the one that was hit by this tornado. So Malachi, you're at the hospital unbeknownst to you. You're there for quite a while. I mean, and he's unable to verbally communicate, correct?
Yeah, he wasn't able to verbally communicate. Spending 2 weeks in ICU, between ICU and our regular rooms at Grady Hospital.
What were your concerns or worries at that time?
Oh, it was the toughest. I don't wish this on nobody. I don't wish this on no parent. Me and my wife, Aisha, we really are still battling with PTSD, trauma, but seeing our son, our 19-year-old son who's independent, we raised him to be an amazing, incredible kid, finished his freshman year in college at Savannah State University. To see him in that state, it's the toughest thing, and it's even tough still talking about it. But the beautiful part is, look at him now.
He is
He's
here,
living and breathing.
And you were communicating. And so what was that moment of turnaround for you? I know for the first time you went back to your home this week, and you saw it, and it looks very similar to the day that, that tornado came through, right? What were your impressions? What are your thoughts? How is it that allows you or fuels you, a beautiful family picture, to kind of move forward now or be hopeful moving forward?
Well, I'll never forget, because at first, you and Mom were very hesitant on me, like, seeing the house. But I was very urgent on wanting to see what I had survived.
Why was that important?
Because hearing the story of me being someone who survived a 300-foot toss is, like, insane. And the fact that I became a lucky human being to survive something like that is just crazy to me. So I wanted to see what I had survived. And when the car had pulled up for the first time, I'll admit, I did say a holy you know what in the car. But just saying it, I remember not like feeling too emotional to the point where I'm crying or anything, but I was very shocked just saying, like, and the memories of the 5 years that we were at that house.
Right.
Since I was in 9th grade to my senior year, well, my freshman year of college.
Yeah.
It was just like all the memories of those 5 years just went by just like that.
Wow.
And it was just it was a shock, but once again, a grateful feeling to just be there to see it.
Yeah, well, we are so grateful that you are here. We were able to talk and reflect. You still have those beautiful memories of your home as a family. I mean, it's such a wonderful blessing to see you both. And Trey, for you, I mean, you were used to being kind of the center of attention as a star of The Wire. You know, that's kind of an aside here, but you're here, you know, to support your
you know,
son.
I wanted
this
to
beautiful
make a
family
point
story.
that none of that stuff, like, I seen our life flashing a snap of a finger, but fame, money, houses, cars, my perspective on life has changed. Malachi's perspective on life, his mother's perspective on life has changed. Having my wife and my son, that's what's more important. And that's the message that I want our family, the Chaney family, you know, to put out there into the world. Life is important. Cherish your loved ones, because you never know when the next time you're going to see them, or you never know when something tragic will happen. You know, right now, like I said, it's a long road to recovery. We're all healing. We're all in therapy. Even though, you know, we see Malachi like this on the outside, still with those type of injuries, it's certain things as a family that we have to continue to deal with and get past, you know, with the doctor visits, with, you know, the neck brace, the brain injury. But I will say this, Shepherd Center is really, they brought the energy back. I always say Grady Hospital were the ones that saved our son's life through the grace of God. Shepherd Center brought that energy back to where he's ready to just get back to being 19-year-old Malachi Chaney.
Beautiful, beautiful. So great to see you both,
Thank
Trey
you.
and
It's
Malachi
great to see
Chaney.
you,
Thank
too.
you so much. All the best.
Thank you.
I want to shake your hand. I want to touch you, but then at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to hurt you. You're awesome. Thank you so much. We'll be right back.